this computer. Okay, super, super, super. Okay, so I think this is the one that we're going to look at today, adults and employment. Yes?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, let me just very quickly look down and see if we get the two sentences, country economy, and then citizens, good. Getting a job is competitive, getting a job is competitive, and the same as the job. Okay, super, super, super. All right, so I'm just going to take this out of this box, edit. Control C. And put it here. So above,
Yeah.
this is your prompt. Yes?
Yeah. Can you put in any Word document so that you can able to send it to me?
Yeah, I can, but sometimes I forget where I save it. You should just, I just have so many files, but I'll try. File, new, and put it here.
Because I'm saving all the documents in one folder. So,
Okay.
so whenever it's needed, I will refer.
Okay, save as, let's see, save as computer, GSHIS folder, and we're going to call this one 11-8-19, something about employment, something, I forget what it was all, I forget what it was, employment, something. Anyway, I have the date on it, I don't know what it was called. All right, so now we're going back to it, and I need to get the prompt.
If it is taking time, then it's fine. Do it here itself.
Okay, I've got it now. Let's see. I have it now.
Okay.
Control V. And let's share the screen. Stop sharing. And share again. Okay, so here it is. Here is your document. I think I'm recording.
Yes, you are recording.
Okay, so this is the prompt above. At the present time, the population of some countries include a relatively large number of young adults compared with the number of older people. Do the advantages of this situation outweigh the disadvantages? Immediately, I can see that you don't have what I was just looking for, but we're going to say that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. That is your response. Remember that you're looking at your prompt in this current period at the present time. Many countries, some countries are having big percentages or having a, should be a big percentage of young adults compared, okay, a big percentage of young adults compared to the elderly people. In this current period, many countries are having a big percentage of young adults compared to the elderly people. That's not a sentence. It's a sentence, but what is it telling me? Okay, at the present time, the population of some countries, many countries are having a big percentage of young adults compared to elderly people. Percentage being the population, big percentage of the population, a big percentage of, somewhere you need to have the word population. I think the word population needs to be in there, because what are we talking about? What are we comparing? Percentage of young adults compared to elderly people. I see it, but it isn't as clear to me that you're talking about the population is what you're comparing. And you could say that you're comparing young adults.
Maybe we can mention young adult population. A big percentage of young adult population compared to the elderly people.
Yeah, I just think that you need to have the word population in there.
Okay.
Somewhere. And then, so that's fine. So this is, you believe in the advantages as being the plus. Your topic sentence, today's young people are more creative and do lots of hard work. When you use the word hard work, does that mean that, what exactly is hard work? What is hard work? Is hard work washing dishes? Is hard work a non-thinking job? Is it manual labor? What is actually hard work? Give me an example of hard work very quickly. What is an example of hard work?
Putting lots of effort to develop something, scientific research.
Okay, give me an example, not a something. Give me an example, such as today's young people are more creative and do lots of, is it intellectual work? Or is it stimulating work, mind stimulating work? Is it hands-on work? Is it
researching work?
Okay, today's young people are more creative and do lots of research. Okay, you're going to add more to it at the bottom, but we need to have a little more clarity, I think, here. Okay, so there we have research. Today's young people are more creative and do lots of research. And let's leave this one out. This one is to explain, what does that mean?
Yep.
Okay, you see this word here, you have lots here, and you have the word lots here. You want to be aware of when you're using words and think of another word that you can use in replace instead of that word. Okay?
I thought of using plethora.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
that would be fine. You could use plethora here, or you could use probably do a plethora of research. Okay, so we're going to use a plethora of research. Lots of new scientific developments, lots of, you've got an S on lots here, and you've got an S on developments. So it will be a lot of new scientific developments will happen when the country is having more people between the age group of 20 to 35. Okay. Country economy. That doesn't seem like it's going to start off well with a sentence. Country economy will grow because of the new, this is to explain, this sentence explains this previous sentence. Country economy will grow because of the new discoveries, and it also helps the government to provide the good infrastructure like roads, street lights, new trains, buses, flights, etc. to their citizen. So I think we need to have the word a country's economy will grow because of the new discoveries, because you're not mentioning what the discovery is. Here you say the new discoveries, but you don't tell me what the new discovery is. So we need to leave off the word the, because of new discoveries. And it also, what is the it? Also helps the government. What is the it that we're talking about? What is the it? What is it?
Research, the development, scientific developments.
Okay, so you need to have this here, and the scientific development, and the scientific developments also helps the government to provide, we don't need the good infrastructure like roads, street lights, new train, buses, flights to their citizens. Okay, now we have our, for example, a recent analysis provided by World Bank, and it's probably capital W. World Bank, it's not which shows, but shows, for example, a recent analysis provided by World Bank shows that people
I think that the people, the
That it should be people that show, that shows people, shows that. If you're going to use the shows that, you need to take off the S here.
Mhm.
That shows people's. You need to have an S on people's. People's standard of living will improve tremendously when the country is having more population of young people. When the country has, he, she, it, no. When the country have, you don't need the is for one thing. When the country have, when the country's population, there's something awkward and odd about this sentence. For example, a recent analysis provided by World Bank shows that people's standard of living will improve tremendously when the country has more population of young people, for example, a recent analysis provided by World Bank shows that people's standard of living will improve tremendously. What makes it improve? With a younger population. Standard of living will improve tremendously with a younger population at work. Okay. You could probably change that to something else, but this is all that I can think of right now. There's something wrong with this sentence when the country is having more population of young people. That's the structure is wrong.
Okay.
Getting a job is competitive. I think this is the topic.
Para 2. Yes.
Getting a job is competitive and difficult because more young adults compete at the same time for one job. I'm not sure what does that have to do with your statement. At the present time, the population of some countries include a relatively large number of young adults compared with the number of older people. We're supposed to go back up and look at your prompt to get your sentence number 2. And getting a job is competitive and difficult because more young adults compete at the same time for one job. Getting a job is competitive and difficult because more young adults compete at the same. Well, you don't need to have the word more because you didn't say more younger people than older people. You're just talking about young adults and more young adults. So getting a job is competitive and difficult for young adults because well, I'll just put it here. They are competing for the same job. Okay, well, I've got job here, and I'm going to change this one to position. Getting a job is competitive and difficult for young adults because they are competing for the same position. Although I have competitive here, I have competing here. So they are not the same word.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're supposed to explain, what does this sentence mean? Unemployed adults mentally felt very bad about their situation, and sometimes psychological treatments are needed for them. Unemployed adults Now, which adult are you talking about? Are you talking about young adults or are you talking about older people?
Young adults.
Okay, so you want to be sure that you put unemployed young adults,
Okay.
unemployed young adults, unemployed young adults experience situations that might require psychological treatment because they are not able to gain employment opportunities easily. Maybe something like that.
Okay.
And then I'm just putting this here so I can see it. Parents of unemployed adults also get heartache when they think about their children's future. I'm not sure that this explains, I don't know that this sentence explains this sentence. Because this is the first time that you're mentioning anything about parents, and the prompt doesn't ask you about parents. But
no, it's all interrelated because the young adults are not feeling well about the situation. So because of that, the parents also getting heart attack.
Okay, but we'll keep it. Parents of unemployed adults also get heartache. Also,
here's what I found on the web.
Also get heartache when they think about their children's future. And this explains, this sentence is supposed, okay, this is your topic sentence. 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 This is the explain. Parents of unemployed adults get heartache.
No, actually, my topic sentence is it's top. Getting a job is competitive. Go above. Yeah, that's my topic sentence.
Okay, so this is explaining it.
Yes, explain further. Explain. This is no. This is an example. This is an example.
Where's your other explain?
For instance, one it starts with for instance, right? That's an example. Above that is further explain. Maybe it will come from the top.
Okay, this is the further explain.
Yes.
Okay, where is the topic? Okay, this is a topic sentence. Okay.
Yes.
Well, this one should not be further explained. This one should just be explained.
No, the unemployed young adults is the explain one. The parents.
Okay.
Parents
okay.
of.
Read the topic sentence for me, so I'll know where to stop. Topic sentence.
Okay. Topic sentences: getting a job is competitive and difficult for young adults because they are competing for the same position.
Okay.
And the next one is explain.
This one, unemployed.
Yes. Yes.
Unemployed young adults
experience situation that might require psychological treatments because they are not able to gain employment opportunity easily.
Okay, and then this one's further explained.
Yes.
Okay, parents of unemployed adults also get heartache when they think about their children's future. And this is your example.
Correct.
For instance, a recent survey of WHO, World Health Organization, I think, shows that most of the suicide attempts happen between the ages of 20 to 30. It's because the young adults employment issue. Okay, this is a little backwards, but I get your point. For instance, a recent survey of WHO shows that most of the suicide attempts by young adults happen between the ages of 20 and 30 due to young adults due to the young adults due to the okay, due to the young adults unemployment issue. In conclusion, okay, so here you did that one correct. I can see the sentences that you correct. I can see the sentences, you copied the sentences exactly as they should be. And you didn't, did you put it all together? So now let's put it all together. Control C. In this current period, this is when we're going to add our PAT or the academic vocabulary and transitional phrases and change some of the vocabulary words to bigger words. In this current period, many countries are having many countries experience, I'm going to put in, experience a larger percentage of young adult, a large percentage of the young adult populate, take out the S, of the young adult population. In this current period, many countries experience a larger percentage of the young adult population compared to the elderly people. In the current period, many countries a larger experience. In this current period, many countries experience a larger percentage of a younger population compared to the elderly population. Okay, and now we're going to talk about the advantages. In my opinion, in my opinion, there are many advantages of having a younger population. And then we can just start there. Today's young population, today's young people are more creative and do a plethora, I'm going to remove this, plethora of, so we have 5 minutes more.
Okay.
Set timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes, starting.
Today's young people are more creative and do a plethora of research, okay? And we want to put in a lot and we take out the S, a lot of new scientific developments will happen when the country consists of an age group of people, between age group.
Can we add moreover? Moreover, a lot of new scientific developments will happen.
Moreover, yes. Moreover, a lot of new scientific developments will occur among the age group of 20 to 35 years of age. Okay, moreover, a lot of new scientific developments will occur among the age group of 20 to 35 years of age. Okay.
In addition,
a country's economy will grow due to the new discoveries and the scientific developments. Due to the new discoveries and scientific developments. Also, scientific developments in addition, countries' economy will grow due to new discoveries and scientific developments. In addition, a country's economy.
I think we can remove the also.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Okay, and I would say that the new discoveries, these new discoveries will help the government provide good infrastructure such as roads, streetlights, new trains, buses, flights, etc. to the citizens. For example, a recent analysis provided by the World Bank
shows
people's standard of living will improve tremendously with a younger population at work. Okay, and there's your topic. Getting a job is competitive and difficult for young adults because they are competing for the same position. Which is the same.
You have to remove, yeah.
And then we have explain. Unemployed young adults experience situations that might require psychological treatments because they are not able to gain employment opportunities easily. And then we have our further explain. Parents of unemployed adults also get, okay, because they are not able to gain employment opportunities easily. This situation can affect the the involvement of the parents and bring about heartache. Bring about heartache when they think about heartache regarding the situation of their child. Example, for instance, a recent survey of WHO shows that most suicidal attempts by young adults happen between the ages of 20 to 30 due to unemployment issues. In conclusion, the advantages of having more young adults will impact the country economy. The creativity and perhaps discoveries will help the government provide better infrastructure such as roads. Additionally, getting a job has been observed as being very competitive. Okay, well, you might do a little bit more to that last sentence, but that should be okay. Okay, any questions?
No questions.
All right, I'll send you this. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Yeah, you too have a good weekend. Bye.
I'll send this to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.